Hi, it's Samantha Brinkley showing you how to make these little wire rings. It's a DIY video. I have several of them and I like to keep them in my little old iPhone box because it's just some place that people just won't look. I keep them hidden like this. If you have some kind of a phone box that you still keep around your house. See, I keep all my boxes because you never know what you can use them for, because who's going to go through an old iPhone box that's just laying around? Not very many people. So I just keep them in this little box. It's got a lot of settings in it, and you can just like put them here and just like that. The box comes out, and all that kind of stuff. So it's just what I do. You might want to keep them in places, especially if you have little brothers or little sisters who like to get through your stuff and like to swallow things, and yeah, it's not fun. So anyways, I'm going to show you how to make an easy heart one. It's open, so it's easy to snag onto things. I know people say that you should probably put a bead or something there. I don't really like the bead. I think it makes it look tacky, so I just usually cover it up with a little bit of duct tape, because you know you can fix everything with duct tape. So I also made this little love ring. It says love on it. Since I have a really thick wire, it was really hard to do. It took me like an hour to do because the wire was so thick and I don't have exactly the right tools to do it. But anyways, here's also another ring that I wear a lot. Keep them in this box. Tried to make one of those infinity rings, but you know, it kind of worked and then kind of didn't, you know. Whatever. This was a cute pinky ring. You see this one just goes on your pinky. That's it. Doesn't really fit on any other finger. Same thing with this one. This one's kind of small. Doesn't really do much. Then there's the one that I'm wearing right now. It's a cute little thing. I wear this one all the time. But anyways, you're gonna need 3 pairs of pliers, wire cutters, and of course, wire. See, for me, I have 2 rolls of them. This is just extra that's left over that I'm just going to be using. Today, I'm going to show you how to do something easy. I'm going to show you how to make just your own design kind of ring. See, this, you can just design it however you feel, but I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do it. This wire is kind of beat up, and you can't really tell. It's really beat up and torn down because I tried using it for something else, but it didn't work, so I just straightened it back out and decided to use it for something else. Okay, so you're also gonna need something that's about the same width as your finger. For me, it's this marker, and you're probably gonna need some duct tape. Just depends on how you want to do it. I'm not going to put duct tape on it just because, you know, it's just a waste of duct tape for me because I only have this much anyway, so I'm not going to really use the duct tape on this one. So, let's get to it. You're going to take it, you're going to wrap it around, all the way around until it becomes, make sure they cross over each other, like so. Like so. Slip it off, and see, makes a perfect circle. You're going to take your tiny pliers, you're going to take this. For me, I'm just going to wrap it. I'm just going to do whatever I feel like doing because that's just how it's just going to wrap it in through the center. Take this and bend it up so it'll fit through. take this and bring it through. Sorry, my laptop fell asleep on me for a second there. Okay, there we go. See, now we got that. Bring them up. What do I want to do with this? For now, let's try, after you bend it over and around how you want to. I just don't know how I'm going to do mine yet. But whenever you do that, whenever you get to this step, oh, whoops, hold on, fell on the floor. Okay, if we take it, I'm going to take it, I'm going to try to put it back on the mark, or whatever. I'm going to put it back on the marker. Whatever you, like, you can use, I've heard of people using Sharpies, I don't know, lipstick, a tube of lipstick, you can use that. I don't know, I've seen people use a lot of different things. Lip balm is one of them. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people do that. Sorry if you can hear my roommate's music. Hold on. I made it a little too small. If it does this, if it decides to get a little bit smaller, just kind of like push it out and make it bigger, and then see if it'll flip over the marker again. Try to force it onto the marker, and then whenever you get it onto the marker, hold on. It just does not want to cooperate with me today. There. Let's see if it'll work now. God dang. Let's try this again. If it does this to you, get your wire cutters, the big thick ones, and try pulling it out, just untying it. Because it does this to me all the time. You got to pull it out again, got to remeasure, do it all over again. Me, if it happens to me once, I just ignore it and just keep on going. Usually, but I'm in the middle of a video, so let's just start over and make a completely different design. There we go. Let's try this again. Okay, take your wire, straighten it out. Make sure it's completely straightened out. If it has a bend in it like this, take the wire and put it right on top of the, like this, and just press down, and it straightens it out like this. Watch. It just straightens it out completely. There. That's about as straight as I'm going to get it. But let's try this one last time. Okay, real quick. I'm going to wrap it around. Try to make it now. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it and see how they're almost touching. Okay. Take it off and try to force them to touch and like do something with it, or just make it look like a V or something. Make it look like a V. Make it touch at the top, and then take your small pliers and like probably barely see this, but like take the ring part right here. Sorry, my laptop keeps falling asleep on me. Take this part right here and like try to force them together like this. Like that. See how they're almost touching? And if it happens to you, like if this happens to you, just like flatten it out or put it back on the marker. And if it won't fit back, you gotta try to get it before you put it on your finger. Make sure it fits back on the marker, and then make sure to reshape it afterwards because it will deform as you try to put it together. So that's how you make customizable ring any way that you want it. I just happen to be all lazy and just make them touch and make it look like a triangle. So put it on your finger, and there it is. Alright, I'll see you in another video.